There's papers piled high enough to make the strongest crumble, but then I hear your little voices laugh and shriek and sing some melody. La la la, you make me happy, so happy and free. You bring sweet smile after smile, my darlings. Every day spent with you is something new, and yes, it's true, you make me happy. Ooh. Some days the clouds come through the ceiling and hang over my head, but your hugs turn into shelter and somehow chase the storms away from me, so we can sing some melody. La la la, you make me happy, so happy and free. You bring sweet smile after smile, my darlings. Every day spent with you, something new, and yes, it's true, you make me happy. Ooh, you make me happy, so happy and free. You bring sweet smile after smile, my darlings. Every day spent with you is something new, and yes, it's true, you make me happy. You make me happy. Ooh. You make me happy. Ooh. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Outside the rain is falling and the sun is hiding, but you are still smiling through two panes of glass that stretch across our eastern windows. Next to the front door on the table, there's papers piled high enough to make the strongest crumble, but then I hear your little voices laugh and shriek and sing some melody. La la la, you make me happy, so happy and free. You bring sweet smile after smile, my darlings. Every day spent with you is something new, and yes, it's true, you make me happy. Ooh. Some days the clouds come through the ceiling and hang over my head, but your hugs turn into shelter and somehow chase the storms away from me, so we can sing some melody. La la la, you make me happy, so happy and free. You bring sweet smile after smile, my darlings. Every day spent with you, something new, and yes, it's true, you make me happy. Ooh, you make me happy, so happy and free. You bring sweet smile after smile, my darlings. Every day spent with you is something new, and yes, it's true, you make me happy. Ooh, you make me happy. Ooh, you make me happy. Ooh. Hi, guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome in. I'm halfway through my first mimosa in my Disney Cruise Line glass. How is everybody today? How are you? Hello, Glitchy Goo. Hello, Strawberry. Thank you so much. Hello, Tay. Hello, Aria. Hello, Havoc. Hello, Nimble Quick. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to see all of you guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in the Midwest. We have a lovely low-ish temperature. It's not super hot. It's not um, raining. It's not windy. My only complaint is Stompy
You're the best friends
McStompersons.
anybody ever had.
Thanks so much for the follow. I'm pretty sure I know who you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, are you okay if I use your first name, or would you prefer I just went with Hairstrom? I try to keep everybody's privacy if I know you in real life. I try to keep everybody's privacy respected. But welcome in, everybody. How is everybody doing? How's the start to y'all's weekend? Um, is everybody doing well? Are you guys, did you guys have a good Friday night? Anybody do anything Friday night? We um we made cookies last night. We didn't like bake anything like with dough, like we didn't make dough or anything, but we did the little boxes of the sugar cookies with the little designs on them. So we made pumpkins, pumpkins and ghosts, pumpkins and ghosts. So we made those and they're already like half gone because Glitch and I were munching on them. Um, and the kids have been munching on them. So we made those last night. The kids are so excited. And then I guess there is some gunk going through. You slept. That's what you did last night. Fair enough. How's the family? They're good. Like I was saying last night, towards the end of the night, our littlest one, she started getting really tearful, and she didn't want supper. And while we were reading, because we've been reading the Little House books, while we were reading, like halfway through, she started crying, and she'd been kind of grumpy. And I was like, "Are you not feeling good?" And because I knew stuff was going through the elementary school, and she said her tummy hurt and her head hurt, so we got her some Tylenol and we put her to bed. She fell asleep really fast. She had a fever of 100.7. Um, and then she woke up this morning and she was all full of energy. And she's like, my tummy doesn't hurt anymore. My head doesn't hurt. So she's feeling much better, which is good. I'm hoping it was just like a 12-hour bug, nothing too serious. Her immune system's really strong, though. She's had all her vaxes and everything, so I'm glad it didn't knock her out. She loves school. She hates missing school. The pets are still really on edge with all the noise upstairs. We had to send in, we're working on sending in witness statements to our management. I have a rash on my back, guys. It itches so bad. It's stress related dermatitis from all of the stuff going on with our neighbors. But if you see me itching my back, no, you don't. uh, but yeah, the pets are really stressed out. You went to a local arcade with your friend for her birthday yesterday, but you were very anxious the latter half after the last laughing gas wore off. So when you woke up, you took your medication. Yeah, that's a normal side effect. I'm sorry that that happened to you. Was the rest of the time fun though? Did you enjoy the rest of the time after you or before the laughing gas wore off from your dental work? I love going to arcades. I think they're really fun. I love playing like the old school Pac-Man. That's my favorite thing to play. Little Pac-Man with friends. We have a an arcade bar here where we live, and if you want to, you can roll a d20 to get your drink. And so I always do that. I just, if I roll something that has vodka in it, I re-roll because I can't drink vodka. I had one too many drinks in college. What's in your house? Ooh, okay. I have a bowl of stickers up here, so I'm going to pull out a sticker. Which one? Which one? Which one? It's a kitty on a galaxy cloud. He's so cute. To explain why I was even on the gas in the first place, I had a dentist. Yeah, yeah, you had that dentist appointment, and it didn't wear off until halfway through us being there. Yes, I have this whole bowl of stickers. It's actually a planter. I just don't have anything planted in it right now. Glitch got me this for our ninth anniversary. I believe the ninth. He always gets me the traditional gift for our anniversary. I believe the ninth is like ceramic. And so he got me this. It says "Love never fails" and "Happy ninth anniversary" on the other side. So um, I have this on my desk. So what's in my closet? Let's see. Let's see. What is in my closet? I'm pulling something out of a laundry basket that normally goes in my closet because the laundry basket's closer and I don't want to take off my headphones. If there's anything of mine in these baskets, Season's been making me fold my laundry on stream so much. I don't really have. Oh, I'm gonna have to take off my headphones. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I don't think you only get high when it's necessary. I don't think I have shown this one before, but I'm a millennial, and us millennials have our going out tops that we pair with jeans and ankle booties, skinny jeans and ankle booties. And this is one of my favorite going out tops. It is a pretty dusty lavender purple, and it's got sequins. Sometimes I wear it on stream because it's fun. And then the shout out goes right in front of it. Thanks, Glitch. He's like, don't show them your pretty things. But this is the top. It's from Torrid. But it's a year or two old now, so I don't think you can find it there anymore. The sequins are very iridescent, but they're not really showing on camera. Glitch shouts everybody out. But if you don't want to be if you sincerely don't want to be shouted out, like we shout out everybody in this community, whether you stream or not, so that people follow you in case you decide in the future you want to stream, and then you have that following built in, and it'll be easier for you to make affiliate. But if you sincerely do not want to be shouted out, we can add you to the no shout out list. Just let us know. Change lipstick. Okay, hold on. Well, Glitch, you're fine. Like, I want everyone shouted out on here, unless they specifically, sincerely ask you not to shout them out. Like, it's not your bad. And the only person that sincerely does not want to be shouted out that has specifically asked for that is Kitakazi. So, fair enough. If you really don't want to be shouted out, just let us know. But we have no idea, no way of knowing if people don't want to be shouted out. Like, we have no way of knowing unless you tell us. So, anyway, lipstick is changed. I changed from adventure to lead the way, and these are the Maybelline New York Super Stay ink crayons. I love these. You can get these at Target or Walmart. The color payoff is really, really good. It doesn't look like it with this one because my lips are like naturally a really dark color. So this is really close to my natural lip color. This is like my true nude. But the color payoff is really good. Like, it totally covered up the pink color. That was on my lips. I didn't even take it off. But they're really soft. Like, they feel like chapstick. So they're really comfortable to wear. They don't get flaky. They don't feather. They do transfer, but I mean, what lipstick doesn't unless it's like a liquid. which is uncomfortable to wear. But these, they do transfer, but they don't feather, they don't get flaky. If they do get on your teeth, if they only really get on your teeth if you get them, way back here, but they're easy to get off your teeth if that does happen. I highly recommend these, and I wear these on stage. I wear these for theater, and I don't have any problem with them coming off under stage lights. They're great. I highly, highly, highly recommend. I'm gonna write the name in here for you guys. They're the Maybelline. I know most of my followers are guys, but I do have a few. I do have a few ladies. Maybelline New Yorker Super Stay ink crayon. And what was your redeem? Pinky Care package. All right, that's a stretch and a posture check and a drink. You've been playing this Minecraft mod pack where it turns Minecraft into a zoo making game where you got to collect one of every animal. It's very fun. You've been enjoying it. That's so cool. I love that Minecraft has all these mods and you can pretty much make it into like whatever game you want. It's like such a sandbox game beyond like what it was originally created to be. I haven't played a lot of Minecraft, but with two of my friends from my D&D group, we downloaded like an RPG D&D style mod and we play in that a little bit every once in a while, and it's a lot of fun to play. I hope we pick it up more because one of them just moved out to the east or the west coast for grad school, so we're not going to be seeing her much for the next few years. Can you run Doom in Minecraft? The real question is, can you run Wolfenstein 3D in Minecraft? I'm sure someone has done it. You're going to go. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thanks, Arctic Strawberry. I hope you have a great day. Oh, big stretch. Drink my water. Check on my posture. I'm golden. Look at this stray hair right here. You go over here with all your other hair friends and just stay. Hydrate, dehydrate. I guess it's a perfect time to introduce my cozy, guys. We have water in the texture cup. We have mimosa in the Disney Cruise Line cup. My first one is almost gone. And y'all know we have my coffee drink in my Starbucks cup. So if you want to know what that is, I'm not even going to say it because I'm sick of saying it. This is the Starbucks drink. I still don't know why Glitch put monkey emojis in there. But there is the drink. Oh, TikTok won't let me put the whole thing. It's supposed to be the heart. Oh, maybe take it out. Because it's silly. Sorting out things for starting university soon, but enjoying listening while being productive. You're starting university. What are you planning on studying? That's so exciting. Congratulations. Twitch has like 2 different emotes for some reason. Huh. Yeah, I would just take it out. It looks kind of silly. But thank you for making it. I appreciate you for making that. For our other part of our cozy, we are going to light a candle today, since we only have the one bouquet of flowers up on the desk from my theater friends. Or on the shelf, not the desk. Physics with astrophysics. Oh my gosh, smarty pants. That's so cool. The astrophysics. Oh, astrophysics. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I would say come work for NASA, but I don't want to encourage anybody to come move to this country right now. So we're going to light coffee and a book. The notes are scented candle with notes of leather-bound books, fresh brewed coffee, and cozy nooks. I just figure you're not from this country because you said university and not college, so. Coffee and a book. And it looks like a little coffee cup. If you see, it has a little coffee lid and everything. It's so cute. Uh, and then the next part of our cozy is our wholesome Reddit story. Why are my Junimos? I think Little Firefly number 3 has been playing with my Junimos again because they are all not where they're supposed to be. Um, and I have a story about Little Firefly after we finish our cozy section. Our wholesome Reddit story for today, you guys. It's from Our Wholesome, and it's titled Guys Night at Our House. It's really sweet. This is so cute. I love this because um, this is talking about like healthy masculinity and kindness among men. And I feel like there's a lot of negativity going around about men right now, and there's a lot of bad men out there, but there are good men out there too. And I also feel like men a lot of times don't receive compliments. And this person is like genuinely complimenting the great things about these guys. And I love that. So I love this story for this. It says, Guys' night at our house. My boyfriend and I are generally homebodies. We like our place because it's functional and very adaptable. He has a group of friends from school days that is essentially a cohort of Slavic cousins. If you saw them all together, you'd think, oh dear, because let's be honest, they're all big boys with a man's man attitude, but they are the kindest and most tight knit group of guys I've ever met. Our cat is the definition of scaredy, and every single one of them quickly got used to calling instead of ringing the doorbell so they don't freak him out. Okay, first point for being awesome right there. They also don't try to pet him, and thanks to that, multiple of them have now passed the cat's vibe check, and he tolerates being in the same room with them. If a cat likes you, you're a good person. I'm generally not part of their hangouts, which, by the way, are mostly quiet and focused on gaming sessions. But I live here and they always bring me apple juice when they come over since it's the only soft drink adjacent thing I like. There's one in particular who noticed I'm picky about having certain doors open and others closed for optimal airflow. European building, no air vents. As he walks by, he'll ask, this one closed, this one open, and he's always right. And he always neatly lines everyone's shoes up since he's usually the last to arrive. They clean up after themselves. They generally make very little noise late at night and are mindful of our neighbors, the cat, and me. The point of all of this is that they regularly restore my faith in humanity, and I could name countless more of those little examples in which they are just silly, wholesome guys. Bonus example, one of them just got glasses, and I told him they make him look like a well mannered intellectual who'd only have your best interests at heart. And I really meant it because that's exactly how he looks now. And he wouldn't stop smiling and blushing, and he was just so happy about it, saying that's exactly what he was going for, and it helps him with his job. And someone commented, I love this. I read a while ago that men just do not get enough compliments to feel good about themselves, not just appearance. So kudos to you for giving him a good compliment. Someone else said, it's so nice to read a story about a partner's friends coming over and having it be a wholesome and respectful experience. Maybe I need to start hanging out in different subreddits. Um, someone responded, I was waiting for the whole thing to turn awry, but then I saw what sub this was in. So wholesome. Um, Someone else said, my husband has a friend group similar to this. They all look like problems, but are actually the sweetest guys. I get to see a lot of wholesome male friendships in my life, and it always makes me so happy. Also, your compliment to him is the sweetest. I just love this because um, I always say, like, hi, Pepita, welcome in. How are you? I always say, if you see something or hear something that somebody does or says or is wearing or is acting out, um, compliment them. Tell them that you like it or that what they're doing is lovely because you never know how much that person might need that compliment or how little they might hear positive things about themselves. And especially when you see a guy doing something great, reinforce that positivity. They a lot of men need to hear that. A lot of men need to hear that. So that's why I really love this story. I thought it was so wholesome, so sweet. So how's it going, Pepita? It's so good to see you. Your chicken um, at the in you're the chicken named after you in Fields of Mystria. Uh, I didn't have very good hearts with her, so she didn't place at the animal competition. I'm sorry. I hadn't fed her enough. I hadn't known her long enough, so she didn't place. You feel sick today. Oh no, Tay isn't feeling good either. No. Everybody feel better. Drink lots of water, get lots of rest. I don't know if you can rest with me blabbing, but get lots of rest. Your profile pic. And today, guys, is Silly Saturday. Laughter is the best medicine. So, Nightbot, that's not what that's supposed to say. It's supposed to say something else. I edited this, Nightbot. Hold on. Let me fix it because Nightbot is being stupid. Don't share a silly moment from your life. That was last week. I don't want to hear your silly moments. I do want to hear your silly moments, but not this week. You think a coworker got you sick? No. It's just that time of year again where everyone starts to get sick. It's a little, I mean, yeah, school starting, but it's a little bit early for flu season, but everybody coming back together again. Okay, Silly Saturday, tell us your best pun joke. Here's mine. I made it up in 7th grade at church camp. What did the salad say before dinner? Let us pray. It's so bad. I want to hear your punny jokes. Um, oh, so like a pun is like a play on words, but they are dad jokes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Sometimes when I'm bored, I try to figure out puns in Spanish, but it's so hard. It's so hard. Yeah, yeah. Fortunately, don't know any jokes that I find funny, just vocal stems that I find amusing. There are some great vocal stems. Um, our son, when he doesn't do this one anymore, but when he was younger, he would imitate railroad crossing sign or sounds when he was stimming. So you would just be like sitting in dead silence, or like it would be at night and everybody had gone to bed, and all of a sudden you would hear la 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 la. You're just like, oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden he'd switch and go da-ding 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 da-ding. Oh, I love him so much. He's such a goof. And then of course I shared with you guys my Britney Spears Louis Armstrong voice vocal stem. You know, we all we all have our stems. All us neurospicies. Glitch, do you have a good pun? I need to hear a pun. Is that a cat toy I see down the hallway in the kitchen, or is that dog poop? It's a cat toy. Okay. I'm just staring at this dark mound and I can't tell. You think you found one in Spanish? De Guatemala a Guadapior? Because mala is bad and pior means worse. That's good. I found a pun that works in both Spanish and English. Where do cats go when they die? Purgatory. ¿De dónde van los gatos cuando mueren? Purgatorio. Purgatorio. But do they say Do you guys say purr for cats when they purr in Spanish? Because I know like in some languages animal sounds are different. Like other languages don't say oink for pig. Oh, gato. Yeah. I was thinking of the purr part. We say ronronio for purr. That's so cute. I love that. I'm going to say that to my cat now. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hurt nothing. I'm already hurt enough. Packages landing on my head. Tea parties, dancing lessons is this one that's been in my head for a while. I don't, is that from something? Or just, is it just like some phrases, some word salad that you just repeat? I know like sometimes I'll do like just word salad phrases. You found that one on Reddit. You've seen it posted many times before. Sometimes I'll stim by like reliving conversations with people and go back and forth. Like say the conversation back and forth. You heard it from the Amazing Digital Circus, but it was apparently from a Raggedy Ann movie. Oh, Glitch, you got to get cozier. Why are you out there? Why aren't you in here with me? You can get cozy with me. All right, it's time for question of the day. Do do do. Question of the day. Do do do. Question of the day. I love this one. This is going to be very fun. Good conversations with this one. All right. The man slash woman of your dreams is coming over for dinner. You have to impress them with a three-course meal. Your fridge is stocked with only the ingredients of the three fanciest dishes you can cook. What are you serving your date? You cannot look up any recipes. You cannot go to the grocery store. It only has the ingredients you need for the three fanciest things you can cook. If the fanciest things you can cook are macaroni and cheese, ramen, and toast, that's what you are serving. So what are you making the man woman of your dreams, and are they going to fall for you after this dinner? I think, let's see, the three fanciest dishes that I can cook. I would do a homemade from scratch butternut squash soup, a rosemary roasted lamb, and a French silk pie with homemade crust. Tuna casserole, grilled cheese, green bean casserole. I love it, Glitch. I would say your quesadillas are better than your are fancier than grilled cheese. You can make a dang good quesadilla. A good soup, pasta dish filled with foraged mushrooms or a gourmet sandwich. I love it. I love it. Glitch, you would win me over with your green bean casserole and a quesadilla and your tuna casserole. Glitch made tuna casserole last night and it was really good. We love some tuna casserole at the Fjord House. I could win anybody over with my rosemary lamb. I know I could. It's an old Norwegian recipe. Your quesadillas are fire. I actually was talking about them when you were picking up the kids from school yesterday. I was like, I should bat my eyelashes at Glitch and get him to make me a quesadilla. And then you said tuna casserole when you got home, and I was like, never mind. I'll have tuna casserole. Maybe I'll bat my eyelashes at you today and get you to make me a quesadilla. I know we don't have any like cooked chicken, but we or like fresh chicken, but we do have some like chicken in those that like foil pack chicken. It's not as good, but it's good. Hi, Fawns. What's up? You got tortillas yesterday? Oh, look, perfect. You took the drugs and the drugs are working. You cleaned your desk. Yay, ADHD drugs. I bet the clean desk feels so good. I'm so happy you got the medication you need. I am sipping on the alcohol. My mimosa. I'm being very slow though, so that I don't get too wild. I'm so glad that they are working. I'm so glad that you have them now. I'm so glad that your doctor got you the help you needed. I'm so happy for you. And now I hope that you can see your rheumatologist sooner than I think it was the end of October. I hope that that gets moved up so you can have all the things you need ASAP. Because you deserve and need to feel better. And happy Saturday, by the way. Okay, we did our cozy. We did our question of the day. We did our alliteration. We did our wholesome Reddit post. We lit the candle. He lit the black flame candle. A virgin lit the candle. We did all the things. Oh, I have to tell you my story about Little Firefly. Little Firefly number 3. This morning, she was getting herself breakfast, and Glitch bought some Cinnamon Toast Crunch at the store, and she was really excited about it. And she is like making herself some cereal, and she walks to the table and she's like, "I'm coming for you, Cinnamon Toast Crunch." I died. I died. It was so funny. You guys, I could not stop laughing. Just this little 7-year-old humming the Imperial March to her cereal. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It was so funny. She is, you guys, she is such a spitfire. I'm going to be in so much trouble when she's a teenager. I don't even she roasts me all the time, and she has such a wit about her. Like, oh my gosh, she is the funniest kid. I don't know. She needs to like go to a comedy open mic or something because she would captivate everybody. She is so funny. Not just the sugary squares, but the big ones and the misshaped ones too. Oh, she's hilarious. All right, with that, I'm gonna get Tiny Bookshop up so we can play. We love Tiny Bookshop around here. If you have not played Tiny Bookshop, you are missing out. It is 100% worth the 20 bucks. These developers are amazing. They have worked so hard on this game, and they're working on adding more to it. And I need to move my camera. Where do I need to move my camera for this one? I gotta think. Because I think I moved it right down here. You didn't like paprika. It's rough and coarse and spices everything. It gets everywhere. Actually, oh my gosh, is this seat taking game I was playing yesterday? They made a Star Wars joke about sand. It was hilarious. But yeah, this game is so great. You run your own little portable bookshop, and it's really fun. And I've been keeping track of where my books are selling best. So I will be like writing down in between
everything. I'm going to make a spreadsheet eventually because I like statistics. The only statistics and geometry are the only math I'm good at. All right, what day is it? Smoked paprika, preferably anything Hungarian. I love paprika. Okay, it's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, and we were at the winter market. That was New Year's Eve. Okay, so it's the first day of spring. It's our first day of year 2, guys. We've been in Buxtonbury for a total of 1 year. Um, so it's Monday on spring. It's sunny. It's Mega Savings Day, so we're probably going to go to the supermarket. So let's head there to the Mega Marché. We are really low on drama books, though, so that is going to be an issue because they sell well at the Mega Marché. How are we on money? We're actually pretty good. Since we're low on dramas, I may try to get this achievement. And I think do I have my 30 shelf in this save? I do in my other save. I don't. Maybe I'll try the 24. And we need to decorate for spring, so let's just take some stuff off. I want to save that because it helps. The really cool thing about this game is you get to decorate. You can change it all the time. And the devs, if you didn't know, the devs made an announcement that they are going to be working on allowing you to save your configurations for different locations, which is really awesome. Currently, you cannot do that. But every item has special effects, whether they add bonuses to sale chances for books, or they add recommendations that you can make, or they add time to your inspiration. Inspiration happens when you successfully recommend a book, and that increases sale chance. And a lot of items have expenses. Hi, Miss Tina. Have you played this game? I love it so much. And then what sells? It's crime, drama, kids travel. So I'm going to try my 24. I didn't mean to not equip the shelf. I meant to just move it. Cheapers, mister. Can I only put it there? That's silly. We can leave that. We can leave that. I'm gonna... is it travel or fact? Travel. So that can stay. Kids can stay. What do we have for other paintings? Travel or drama? Let's go with travel. The cobwebs can stay because they add to crime, which sells well. You haven't. Saw someone else play it and love it. The book really means screaming. You have got to get this game. Oh my gosh. It is worth every penny. It is probably a contender for my favorite game of all time. I'm obsessed. I am 100% obsessed with this game. I'm close to completing it on my personal save on my laptop. My favorite game for my whole life has been The Sims 2, and this game might beat it out. I don't... Shoot. This isn't going to help me because these are on upper shelves. So I might as well just lose the expenses. Kids, crime, manuscript. Okay, so let's look at all our crime stuff. This helps kids and crime. Happy weekend to you too! I hope you're having a great one. Do you have any exciting plans? Oh, I can take this out. I might as well put 2 pumpkins in then, because I know they're hiding inside. I know it's not fall. I know it's not fall. I hide the non-seasonal stuff inside. This takes away kid chance, so we're gonna get rid of that. Drama. I do like this because it gives you a extra recommendation, but I'm going to put it inside because it's mistletoe. You just woke up, don't have much planned today, but tomorrow you'll be seeing a friend. Oh, fun! That's awesome. Always good to get together with friends. Oh, we don't want this out. We'll put the mistletoe in the middle and we'll put the stars inside. What do we have in the windowsills? Drama, crime. I might put the cactus out on a table. And I might put the other candle in a window too. So I might put these here and maybe put St. Bookston here. This is travel and drama. I don't know if I'm going to have enough hooks. Travel plus plants. I might switch out this with the wreath. Drama and kids. I don't want this because it takes away crime. Okay, we need to go back to crime. We're going to put the cannonball on the ground. And then this is going to go in the window. It's all very particular, you guys. I'm sure we sold more than 10 books yesterday. We sold 101 yesterday. Kids. While it's winter. Okay, so that's not going to work. We got everything we could for kids. Travel. Saturday, Friday, so 1, 2. I don't know how many locations we've been to in the last 7 days. We'll just have to see how that works. And then we're putting this inside. We can put the net outside. What do you do? I don't have space for you. So we've got a 28% on travel, 25 on kids, 28 on drama, and 32 on crimes. You want to go back? I know you had such a good time in Hungary. Do I have anything that stands that isn't going to take away from other... If only I had the easel. Do I have the easel? I do. I can do the easel. So then we can put this painting out. Okay. Then we get to paint this for a pretty spring color. I bought a lot of paints. What are we feeling, guys? What are we feeling? Maybe some purple? And then like a darker purple for the roof. And for the trim, no, I don't like that. I don't think I like that either. What about this one? I kind of like that, but maybe not. Maybe I just want... Ooh, does this look better? No, the other one looks better. Oh, that's too dark. That's too dark too. Ooh, I think I like that. Maybe. I like that. Little pastels. Let's make our tables. I wish I had a pastel yellow color. Thank you, Miss Dina. I love decorating it. It's so fun. Sometimes I take way too long, though. I'm sorry. Do we have a... Maybe I should do the green for the boxes. I kind of like that. The boxes and the birdhouses. Yeah. I don't think I can color that one. Do I like... No, that's too Halloween-y. But I might lighten up the blue on here. Yeah, I'm going to lighten up the blue on there. I love it. Okay, now we go and we put books on the shelf. Okay, so I'm not taking a full amount because I want to get this achievement of selling everything. 24 divided by 4 is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So 6 of each book. 6 of each book. We'll see if we can do it. I don't like doing it on the big sale day, but I gotta check for pretties. We're gonna be more likely to sell out with all the extra customers. Buy my things! Give me money! Look at how the kids walk. Yo, can you help me out? I want something that's part of a series and bonus points if it's from this century. I really enjoyed Gregor the Overlander. Do you have anything that matches this track? Yeah, you love it. He loves it. Ads in 30 seconds, guys. I passed my last exam. I'm also looking for books by women. Also, give me one of those good old classics. You're probably not going to like it because it's not by a woman, but I'm going to try. Oh, they liked it. Thank goodness. Buy my coffee. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read, and I'm a crime fan. I love crimes. Are any of these long? This is really long, and it says die in it. Unconventional, but I like big books and I cannot lie. I don't know how I got away with that. Hey, yawn, stretch, crack. Ouch. Did you hear that? I think that was my back. Guess I spent too much of winter holed up inside, so I reckon it's time to get back into yoga this spring. There's a free yoga class every Tuesday at Rye Park if you want to join sometime. We got a new location, Rye Park. People go on a stroll, work out, or join one of the many community groups here. Challenge unlocked on a spring stroll. Why don't you take a stroll through Rye Park in this lovely weather? It's good fun, and there's other cool clubs meeting in the park as well. Just make sure to check the weather reports beforehand. There was that one day where I hardly noticed the rain and showed up to an empty park, so don't repeat my mistakes. 2 books left. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I enjoy my books light and entertaining. Also, I'm a huge crime story fan. You're not gonna want anything I give you. I just talked to my Uncle Klaus and he told me I'm allowed to ask as many questions as I want. Harper, you are banned from this store. I have banned you so many times. I have banned you so many times. Harper. Excuse me, guys. TikTok is freak-a-leaking out. So I asked him how he became my uncle and how I grew in my mom's belly and why we don't fall off the earth if it's moving so fast. Oh, sorry. I hope I didn't interrupt your investigation. Did you find out who did it yet? Which one is your favorite? This one, because it's all I have. Oh my gosh, they liked it! We did it! We got the achievement! Yes! Completed, become a sellout. We did it! We did it! Do 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 do. Did I find the... Yeah, I did. Okay. There's drama books! Drama llama. 48 of them. Absolutely. Give me drama books. 4 more. All right, I'll take it. Vanilla, have some wet paint in these drying times. I love this paint color. It looks so pretty on the thingamabob. Crime is actually our next lowest. Oh no, faxes, but I was going to buy all these anyways. Why are there kids' books in the crime box? All right, let's write down what we did. We were at the Mega Marché. Mega Marché. I'm gonna keep on selling at the Mega Marché. We sold. Actually, I feel like that is kind of an outlier, so I'm not gonna write down that. It's raining, so we don't want to go to the park today. What day is it? It's Tuesday. Where have I sold well on Tuesday? I sold out of kids' books on a Tuesday at the beach, but it's raining, so not a good day, and it's not summer anyways. Looks like Tuesday at the hospital is a good day. So maybe Tuesday at the hospital. Oops. Where do we have achievements that need to go? Oh, 3 safety items at the hospital. We can get these achievements done too. So let's go to the hospital, guys. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Let's go put our shelves back in. I love this shelf. It's big. Big and large. I want to see how the vanilla paint looks. Oh, I like that. I like that with our spring colors. Looks like pine. Freedom, welcome back. That looks really pretty. I like that. Okay, so the hospital, we sell drama, crime, and fact. We sold out of all of them last Tuesday. So, and I did 30 of each, so I could probably do more. Drama always sells well. Fact and crime have switched places. So I feel like drama for sure needs more than 30. Fact and crime, we can kind of see what we have room for. But let's get all of our stuff out. What do you give boost to? We don't need you. Hello, Season. You can put stuff on the... Oh, I thought you could put stuff on the bottom shelf. I was like, that's so cool. Let me grab a basket of laundry, Season. Got a whole big basket of towels here that I'm sure my kids would love for me to fold so they don't have to fold it. You doing groovy, Season? That is kid laundry.
Well done.
But I'll still fold it.
Your resolve was truly admirable.
Sleep.
I hope you're groovy. If you're not groovy, I'll be sad. I'm gonna have all my laundry folded before you know it, Season. You better redeem this more than once during this stream. You doing groovy? Are you doing groovy? I am. 1 mimosa deep. I'm ready for a second one if Glitch wants to make me one. I always put too much champagne in them and then they don't taste good. And I get tipsy too fast. Glitchy goo. My bartender man. Do you love me enough to make me another mimosa? 2. What? Okay. You've never had a mimosa? Oh my gosh, I love mimosas. Love them. Here's towel number 3. It's the SpongeBob towel that my kids fight over. I highly recommend. I don't drink them too often. Orange juice and I don't get along super well. But I really, really wanted them today, so we bought some cheap champagne and some OJ, and here we are. I needed a treat. I hope Glitch is having one too. He deserves it. Way more than I deserve one. 3. Ooh, unicorn sparkle towel. What is your drink of choice, Season? If you're underage, don't answer that. The one alcohol I can say tasted amazing was strawberry flavored tequila. It tasted like Nestle strawberry milk. Ooh. I am a tequila girl. I love tequila. Although tequila is the reason I have 3 kids, so gotta be careful. You don't really drink, I'll do sips. Yeah, I actually drink like once every couple of months. I don't generally like how alcohol makes me feel, both in like terms of cognition and in terms of like physical gastrointestinal stuff. But mimosas, for whatever reason, even though orange juice normally bothers me, and alcohol normally bothers me, mimosas for whatever reason don't. But yeah, I normally only drink on like special occasions or, like I said, a weekend every once in a while I'll have mimosas. But I just, yeah, I don't drink a lot. I don't have a gallbladder either, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm halfway through. I am a cheap date, so I just, yeah. But I do enjoy a mimosa. 6, 7. Oh yes, alcohol in a marinade or like in a vodka sauce for a spaghetti. That's the only time I can't. Vodka makes me sick, but like I can have it in like a spaghetti sauce or something, or like a tomato sauce for pasta. There's it's crazy that we have this in the Midwest, but there's this tiny town about 45 minutes from me, and this guy Jose, the chef there, he trained in Italy, and he makes the most amazing food. He cooks every dish fresh from scratch to order. And so like it's a long wait when you're there, but like the food is so worth it. And he makes this amazing pasta dish with a vodka sauce, and it is to die for. He also makes a salmon dish with these like roasted rosemary potatoes. Oh, it is so good. You will like, oh my gosh, everything just like melts in your mouth. It is delicious. Oh, spaghetti bolognese. Yes. With red wine. 100%. 100%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. The hooded Paw Patrol towel. 9. I'm lurking in Carjar's stream and she's playing Baldur's Gate. I can hear her screaming. Well, I'm assuming she's playing Baldur's Gate. She might be playing DBD. She is playing neither game. What are you playing, Carjar? Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 4. She is screaming. There is 10. Okay. Back to a tiny bookshop. Oh, Sadie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick your furry little booty. Okay. Hair, would you just stay where I put you? Okay, crime. It's raining today, right? It is raining today. So we want to put out... We're going to get rid of that. We'll put the I think the skull at the hospital is kind of funny. Beer and beer bread, beer batter, but yeah, just by itself, even when I sip it like once a month to like a year. Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. Like I said, every once in a while on a weekend, I'll want to get tipsy with mimosas, but for the most part, like I do not like getting like drunk, like blackout drunk. I always get sick, never feel good. I have GI symptoms for like a week afterwards. Just not a fan. Not a fan. But I do like to get a little tipsy on mimosas every once in a while. But oh, with beer, I love beer cheese. Pretzels with beer cheese. Nom 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 nom. This takes away customer count, but it does up my fact sale. But it takes away more customers than it gives to my fact sale. I don't think it's worth it. And then classic and fantasy were our next big sellers. So let's see some classic stuff we can put out. Oh yes, we want to do this. This is classic and fantasy. I don't think I have a spot for you. We don't need this, so we could put out the blue star. I don't have anywhere else to hang anything. I think we're good. I'll set up. There's one sauce I hate with a passion, bourbon barbecue sauce. The 2 times I've had it made me want made me want to gag because it tasted like they just took barbecue sauce and dumped a bottle of whiskey in it, not even cooking out the bourbon. Ooh, yuck. That sounds like a good way to ruin some perfectly tasty barbecue sauce. I think I'm going to sell 40 crime. I'm going to go crazy with the crime. And then I'm going to do 35 drama and fact. That leaves me like no room for anything else. Maybe I should just do 35 of each and see how that goes. Hi! Is it Ansia? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I do stream. Yes. I'm doing great. I hope everyone else around here is Ansia. Okay, good. Good. We're just hanging out. Season and I are chatting about alcohol enriched sauces. 35. Okay, let me see. And then classic was the next biggest seller I've noticed. Almost every time was my next like yeah, like my next biggest seller. Followed by fantasy and then travel. So I don't know if I want to do like 432. I think that's my best bet. You had me lost to alcohol, but if it's for sauce, I can understand what you're talking about. Yeah, like I was talking about this restaurant near me. This is the tiny town, like 45 minutes from me, and the chef trained in Italy, and he cooks everything to order from scratch. So it's like a super long wait when you're there, but the food is so good, and he makes this pasta dish with vodka sauce. I think it's like a shrimp dish with vodka sauce. It is so good. And then we were just talking about various sauces, like enriched with alcohol in it. So it's, yeah. Did I decorate? Very random. I'm so sorry, but before I forget, because I will. What are the red and white zones mentioned in the rules? Have you ever seen the movie Airplane? It's just a quote from the movie Airplane. It's an old movie from the 70s. And like at the beginning of the movie, there's like an announcement. It's a comedy movie. There's an announcement that plays over and over and over again while people are trying to have conversations about loading and unloading passengers. It's just a silly joke. You haven't, but I think I heard that before because I have been recommended the movie. You have to see it. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's the most ridiculous movie I've ever seen. Tay, you have to watch it too. It is so silly. So silly. I didn't equip my safety items. I'm not going to get that achievement, but that's okay. We'll do it another time. We have the other achievements to get. Oh, there's the gardening stuff. What? Is that? Oh, that's the money thing we were doing. Everyone listen here. I have an update on You Know Who and What's Her Face. The new phlebotomist and Jenny? Yes, them. Apparently they were spotted snogging in the car park yesterday evening. Stamp collected medical matchmaker recommend 5 romance titles at the hospital. Who knows how many people have found love because of you? That is exactly what I heard. I'll put a note. Feel free to remind me. Absolutely. It's one of my favorites. It is one of my favorite. Oh my word. I told you all. Didn't I tell you? I can't wait to tell Priya about this. She's not going to believe me. Well, anyway, I have to get back to my shift soon. Are you a streamer, Ansia? Look at them. They're setting up the garden that we put together. No series of unfortunate events, I hope. Better grab some more safety gear just in case. I don't want your safety gear. I don't want it. I don't want to be safe. I want to be dangerous. Oh, I didn't use his New York accent. You wish, but no. Oh, well, if you ever do, let us know because we would love to come support you. We have a super supportive community and everything. Your stream seems so cozy and this space feels very nice. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. That's exactly what we're going for here. We love new friends and we love to hang out and just be a welcoming community and space. I'll let you know it was planned, but you had computer issues. That was a story of my life before I got my PC. I was streaming on a janky laptop, and I can relate. My heart goes out to you sincerely. Sincerely. This might sound odd, but it might be nice to read a graphic novel, and I usually go for 21st century publications. It might be nice to read a graphic novel, and you usually go for 21st century publications. It might be nice. Honestly, the computer part is fine. It's more the data recuperation, which is stressful. But thank you so much. Oh, of course. Yeah. I'd watch despite PC issues. Just look at Fjord's first stream I attended. But we had so much fun. There might be a graphic novel in here. But they don't always count manga. That's 1994 anyways. Have you ever played this game, Insia? It is so fun. I love it. Graphic novel. 21st century. Let me just see if there's one that's not young adult, because they're not requesting young adult. And I like to try to save those for young adults. You're about to say I want to play it, but my backlist of games is too long now. Fair enough. Yes, I have a very long backlist as well. If you're ever looking for a treat for yourself, though, and I totally get games are getting so expensive. I really wanted to buy what is it? The newest Story of Seasons game, but I couldn't believe how expensive it was. I mean, I know it's like the Harvest Moon franchise and everything, but I could not believe how expensive it was. I don't know that I want to give him the travel book. You were given a reason to get Monster Hunter Iceborne by a streamer, not pressured or anything, but it does cost a lot. What is Monster Hunter Iceborne? I would rather save this for somebody that hops in for travel. I think I'm going to give him the... Where was that? Right here. Huh, those panels look great. I've never tried that before. There you go. But yeah, I totally understand. But if you ever want to give yourself a treat or buy yourself a Christmas present or whatever, I highly recommend this game. It is a lot of fun. Or even try the demo. TikTok? TikTok. Stop it. You're so salty. People don't chat in TikTok. But they watch. So you're just going to have to deal. Yikes. Monster Hunter is a series by Capcom of RPG where you explore and hunt monsters across different maps, and Iceborne is a DLC of the before last installment called Monster Hunter Worlds. You also plan to get Paralyzed in December no matter what, too, so there's that. Is that when it's coming out? I hadn't heard when it was coming out, or has it already come out? I heard Inzoi is kind of a disappointment. Paralyzed. I'm excited. This reminds me, I need to go back to the library at some point. I'm in desperate need of some new books. I need to go too. I need some more sci-fi books. I desperately need a new book. I wouldn't mind if there was romance. Something from a series would be nice, and I quite enjoy books that have happy endings. That's not a happy ending. This is a series. It's a romantic comedy, and it's lighthearted. How is that not a perfect recommendation? 8th of December, we have an exact date for Paralives. Bless them for keeping us updated better than any AAA company you've ever seen. That's amazing. I haven't been turning my coffee machine on. No extra money. Lovely weather. I could get into a romance novel. I enjoy a good classic from time to time, and I could go for a new pastime. You could go for a new pastime. You hyped yourself up about Paralives? Yes, I did too. I used to, before things got crazy, I used to be a big follower of Pleasant Sims, and she did a lot of coverage um, on Paralives, and so I really got hyped for it. And then I saw about Inzoi, um, and I was thinking about getting it, but I've just recently seen a lot of like people being disappointed with it, so I don't think I'm going to be getting that. Fjord, remember the dinosaur game I said about the other day? It doesn't run on your machine. Oh no! A romantic reinterpretation of the Iliad, a historical play, and a books and classic for a reason. Let's try it. There we go. She can get into plays. That's her new pastime. Turn on the coffee. Give me more money. Here comes Tilda. Sketchy Tilda. This might be a bit odd, but it needs to be science fiction. If there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. I like going on epic adventures in my reading. These are all over 200 pages. I don't think there's any sci-fi over here, but we can look. There is nothing wrong with reading young adult as an adult, Ansia. There is nothing wrong with that. A bit similar to cartoons, but cartoons aren't as heavily marketed to adults in the same way. Plus, a good adult-oriented cartoons are coming out these days. That's true. I know tons of adults that read young adult literature. Tons of them. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, none of these are sci-fi. This is 202, but it's not really sci-fi. I'm going to try this, but you're probably going to complain that it's too long. Oh, they didn't. It's okay. Yeah, I'm glad that you still read them. Do you have a library nearby you and library cards so you can borrow for free? You're rereading things you read during your childhood and it's working. I love that. So I read a lot and I love you don't. Oh no. Are you in the States? If you're in the States, I believe you can become a member at a library. You're not at the States. Shoot, I was going to say if you were in the States, I believe you can become a member at a library, like the closest library to you, and they can mail you books. Shoot. Spoon and Energy, that's fair. Yeah. That's absolutely valid. That's valid. There are a lot of times where my kids want to go to the library and I'm like, I don't have the spoons or the energy to take them. So I 100% understand. I get it. That's a completely valid point. You're back from having breakfast? What did you have? Oh, sorry guys. I have a text message that I have to answer. You can read on your phone at least. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing you can do. When you said not at all, unfortunately, did you mean not close or did you mean not in the States? Because if you are in the States, a lot of libraries participate in Libby. And you can read books, most books that are in the library on Libby on your phone or tablet. You're in Europe. I mean, okay. Shoot. I don't know if Libby is a thing in Europe. Okay. I don't know. That might be something you might want to look into. I want you to have books. I just want you to have books. I want you to have books so badly. There could be an equivalent though. I think I've seen something like this. Yeah. I love Libby. I use it a lot because I every once in a while I like to read a magazine, and but I don't want to check one out from the library, and so I'll read like magazines on Libby if I just want to like read something really light and simple. So like when I go to Starbucks in between my two therapy appointments, I'll have like an hour, and so I'll go to Starbucks and read a magazine on Libby. So Libby Tay is a app that I don't know if every library in the States does this, but I feel like most of them do. But you sign in with your like library card number, and most books in the library, most books, most music in the library, and like magazines, newspapers, pretty much everything except movies, I think, are available on Libby, and you can read it from your phone. It's awesome. So like there was like a Taylor Swift magazine that was all about her Eras issue, and I was sitting in Starbucks the other day just reading it. It was great. You live in a big city, so your local library would, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's really great. So if it's awesome if like a book is waitlisted or something at your library and you can't check it out, so you can look at it on Libby. And a lot of people don't know about it or use it, so that's really nice too. You don't have a library card? No. Go get one. Go get one. Go get one. You look relaxed. Have you gotten around to taking a break yet? I have. I'm taking a break right now. Oh, good. You deserve it, dear. Make sure to let yourself breathe from time to time. And if you need company next time, I can always come along. This is what my voice is going to sound like when I'm old. You've never been to your city's library? We have a great library system in my city. We have 3 of them, 3 branches. And each one is really unique. Like we have a downtown one that is like really big and has all sorts of stuff. We have a little teeny tiny one nearby me that's really cozy. And then we have like a medium-sized, like high-tech one that's a little bit further away. But like they're all really unique and really cool. Yes, you said zoology. And then I think we were talking about, you were thinking about like minoring in linguistics or taking some classes. You just remembered you also get stressed about borrowing books due to past experiences. Fair enough. Fair enough. I get stressed about that too because like deadlines are hard for me with my ADHD. Yeah. That's another thing I like about Libby is you don't have to worry about that. All your books are Barnes and Nobles. Yes. Yes. I'm trying to think. Oh, I wish I knew more about like the infrastructure in Europe, so I could help. I always want to help people, Ansia. If I think of something or find something, I will let you know so I can get you books. There's one I always wanted to read, but is actually getting a full animated show, so I'm curious about that first now. Ooh, what book is it? Oh, and if you need company next time, I can always come along. Anyway, I actually came in because I heard you have completed your fundraising goal for the gardening project. Stamp collected. Community gardening fundraiser. Collect 200 donations. The healing effects of greenery are not to be underestimated. You look for the name in English. Give me a sec. Well done, dear. I'm so proud of what you've been able to achieve with your bookshop. And isn't this exciting? Just a few raised flower beds and vegetable patches will allow so many people here to participate in gardening together. Ew, I just burped. I'm sorry. Not only will it add some beauty to this place, but the harvest can provide for the community as well. Speaking of, I was told to hand this over to you as a thanks. Gardening equipment. While equipped, 50% to plant effects, -2 recommendations per day, -5 to customer account. No, thank you. I'm not going to use that. You should try joining the gardeners if you ever find the time. I hear it's very relaxing. Now I will have to go back to my own little garden at home. See you, dear. Ewelin's Quest. It was more straightforward than I thought, but it's praised by every French person I know, and I never read it fully. Oh, cool. Very cool. I am a big fan of French literature, so I will have to look into that. Granted, really old French literature, but I like books that basically rip my heart out, and I usually prefer factual books. Can you help me out or whatever? Possibly this. Possibly this. So we're looking at we're gonna go with this one. Yay, it was perfect! Yes. You did. Thanks for the lurk, Tay. Buying all the coffee. Look at these stacks, you guys. Holy buckets. Those are some stacks. I'm gonna make the coffee again. Dang it! You'll start to use Y as in Yuri in my sentences. I'm helplessly in love with romance novels. Also, if there's no happily ever after, I'll cry. Do you have anything like Northanger Abbey? Anything that goes well with Merlot? I'm all out of romance novels, unless I have something in class. Animal Farm! I don't... This is not gonna work, but... We sold out a drama. Yeah, so fact is definitely the lower of the three preferred book types here. Ooh, Nightbot wants to know, what is your beverage of choice? So we went on a Tuesday again. We sold 35 drama llamas. We sold... Got to keep track of this for my future spreadsheet. 32 crime. We sold 22 fact. We sold... We didn't sell any classic. 3 fantasy. We sold 2 travel. And we sold 0 classic, 0 kids. So we sold a total of... Is of choice the favorite or a go-to or something else? Anything. It could be what you're drinking right now, your favorite. whatever you prefer to answer as. You can make it whatever you want. 32, 22 plus 5, 94. Thank you. No, you're fine. Nightbot chill. Anyways, back to lurk. I know Nightbot's being so obnoxious. I tried to fix the timers again. I set them again today and it still did not. Orange juice sandwich, a mix of all categories, you think? There you go. We made some good money today. Let's close up shop and see what the plan is for tomorrow. Ooh, more dramas. We need those. Drama llama ding dongs. Grandma's old books. Must read classics. There could be dramas in here. Yes, one. There's one drama. One drama. There's going to be kids' books in here. Oh, there's a mix. We almost have 100 drama books again. Okay, it is sunny today. It's Wednesday. What's going on at Rye Park on Wednesday? Chess club. What's going on and what other things do we have to do? I don't want to go to the hospital today. We need to do this. Lighthouse. I don't want to go somewhere where I need to do dramas. I need to build up my drama stack. You love Nightbot wanting company, but thank you for the cool infos and nice messages. Nightbot wants to be everybody's friend, but they're just a little too much sometimes. Just like me. So I mean, I relate. Semester break during holidays. We could go to the university. Oh, no, they want dramas too. Cafe Liberté. I'm thinking either... I'm actually feeling Rye Park. Or no, not Rye Park. The Castle Ruins. Yeah, I'm thinking Castle Ruins. Do I have any stats on them? I do. I may not want to bring a ton of kids' books because it is spring, it's during school, it's the middle of the week. But let's do it. No, I'm not buying that. That's too expensive. Castle Ruins. Castle Ruins. We notice you, Nightbot. What do I have that's new? Oh yeah, the gardening tools. Okay. So, Castle Ruins, fantasy, crime, kids, travel. We gotta get rid of this. I'm gonna remove the cobwebs for just a second. We don't need St. Bookston. We don't need this either. Okay, we've got all the crime stuff. Fantasy, we can put the candles up. Thanks for the lurk. Make some lunch.
You're the best friends anybody ever had.
Thank you so much for the follow, Paleosaur. Let me give you a follow back. Do we want to hide the pumpkin in here? We could put the cannonball outside and we got to hide all the off-season stuff in here. They're a friend of yours. Well, thanks for bringing a friend. Appreciate it. Okay, we've got all the fantasy stuff. Kids. What do you do? I might have to put you outside. It's not raining, so we don't need the umbrellas. You are drama. We don't need you. You are drama! We can get rid of you, put you inside, put you outside. Are you guys in real life friends or are you guys internet friends? Friendosaurs. I like that better than this. I really do. Internet, he probably won't be chatting a lot. He's playing that dinosaur game you mentioned. I love it. No worries. We can get rid of this. I wish I had another table. Do I have all my plants out? I could put the easel out, I guess. Okay, that feels good. Okay, we need kids' books on the top shelf. Last time I only sold 16, so I'm going to do 20 again. Prehistoric Kingdom, love it. And welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow, Paleosaur. Enjoy your gaming time. We sold 29 crime, so maybe do, and we sold out. So I might do 40 or maybe 35. Let's try 35. Maybe I do want to do 40. 24 fantasy. So let's do 30 fantasy. And then we sold 9 travel. That's not a lot. Let's do 12. And then we sold... We didn't bring any of the others. So maybe we'll... So Firefly, if you were to have a bookstore, would you want a traveling bookstore like in this game or a big one? Can I have both? I think if I had to pick, I would want it wouldn't necessarily have to be big, but I would want one in one place. I think if I had to pick, just because I wouldn't want to have to pack everything up and I'd want to be able to like decorate more substantially. But it may be better for me to have a traveling one so that I don't accumulate so much stuff with my ADHD. Like it would force me to be more reasonable. And we'll just see how this goes. What about you? What would you prefer, Season? What would anybody prefer if you owned a bookstore? Or would you even want to own a bookstore? Preppy Pioneer. Our pioneer captains promised us the research badge if we read enough books about animals and nature. I'm looking for a book about nature. I'm a fan of books like Frog and Toad Together. Good question. I think I'd agree with both, but for two different reasons. Yeah, what are your reasons? There we go. You have a bit of time and how to think about books and cartoons, and I think the difference is that I can actually see cartoons popping up and being recommended frequently, while it's a bit all over the place for young adults, teen books. Yeah, you're not interrupting something. You're totally fine. We talk about multiple topics at the same time all the time around here because literally 90% of the people in this community have ADHD or autism or both. Um, and so we sometimes have like 10 conversations going on at once. You're totally fine. Never apologize. You're totally fine. You wouldn't mind traveling. I would be so fun to travel. I would I would feel limited like with my book selection and my decorations and everything, and I would hate hauling everything around. But like I said, I feel like it would be really good for me with my ADHD from like ordering too many of each book. And I like how on here she's doing like all secondhand books and she doesn't have like a whole bunch of one book. She only has like one or two of each book. Whoa, that's so cool. I didn't know that species existed. You crave the day to be able to travel, maybe to Germany or Indonesia. I always forget to wait until there's customers in the shop to do that so that I get the inspiration when there's people there. Both of those places would be amazing to travel to, Tay. Oh my gosh. You guessed because it's kind of the opposite for me since I dedicate your entire focus to a conversation. So if you talk about something else, I'll not hear you. I know you're fine. Hey you, how's it going over here? You know, my dissertation is fully underway and researching for it has actually been pretty fun. I'm ready to move on to the practical part of the project now, and actually I could really use your help. Look, this is a Nepenthes villosa seed. It seems this plant grows best the further it is from the sea and has a soft spot for crime books. It's endemic to a region high up in the mountains of Borneo, and I want to see if it can survive in the urban parts of Buxtonbury. It's pretty ambitious, right? Why not start big? Nutrients shouldn't be too much of a problem since it's, well, carnivorous. Anyway, you go to the city center almost every day, right? Do you think you could take the seedling around in the bookshop? New request, the Villos pitcher plant. Equip Anne's strange seedling at inner city locations, away from the sea until it's fully grown. You would help me out so much, and the plant will look terrific, so it might attract a few extra customers too. And don't worry, it's absolutely harmless to humans. All it needs is lots of sunlight and zero wind, so keep it away from the coast, if you can. Good luck. Borneo mentioned yes. You honestly love having neurodivergent friendly stream space. It makes it a lot easier to speak. Thank you all for being nice. Absolutely. That is what this space is about. I am quite autistic and very severely ADHD, and I know what it's like to feel unwelcome in many, many spaces. I know what it's like to get the look when people discover that there's something like off about you compared to them. And I never want anybody in this space to feel that way. I want everybody here to feel welcome and comfortable and safe and like they can be themselves, and them to know that they are seen and they are heard and that they are important here. Everybody who's in this community, whether they're chatting, whether they're a lurker, whether they come here once, whether they come here a million times, whether they subscribe, they follow, no matter how they participate here, I want every single person to know that they're important and they're valued to me and to everybody else. So, yeah. You're tearing up and you're succeeding. Oh, thank you so much. Don't cry, though. Don't cry. Don't cry. Hi, hello. Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals as long as it's about nature. And I quite like scary stuff. Do you have anything like The Willows? Why are you reading The Willows? You're a child. You shouldn't be reading The Willows. Ads in 1 minute, guys. Dang ads. Do we have a naturey, scary fantasy book? Not Percy Jackson. That's not correct. Jujutsu Kaisen. I got like all the Percy Jackson books today. No, these are all mature reading. You can't have those. Such a cute emote. That is really cute. I want to get this book. This book looks so cool. This novel explores an alternate reality British Empire in which languages and their meanings are harnessed for their immense magical power. I feel like you would like this book too, Tay. If the big stationery bookstore, if I could customize the way the inside of the building is laid out, I could have each genre have its own room. So each section the genre is at could have its own little thing, like for horror, have its little thing playing spooky music, and it'll have spooky stuff like fake skulls and those Halloween tombstones. That's such a cool idea, Season. I love that. That's really cool. Wait, are you a child? I can't tell if you're a child or not. Maybe you're not a child. They were fishermen. You could theme weeks and all. Yes. The tiny bookstore could be for selling books and also good advertising. Yes. That's why I was saying, like, can I have both? And, like, if you know your neighborhood's going to be slow that day, you could go out and sell, like, at a festival or something. I want to read a horror story, and I occasionally enjoy escaping with a good young adult novel. I'm a fan of books like Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like you'd like this. Whatever. One horror shocker, please. I like niche books for the most part, and I heard the nonfiction here is good. Yep, I already finished the last one. Do we have that scary... These are all mature, and you are a little kid. Sometimes you forget light novels are books with how much I hear about them in different contexts. Yeah. Yay! Give her a little Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, my crime did not do well today. And I have a plus to that. Welcome back from ads, guys. Sorry about the ads. Twitch makes me run them. Otherwise, I have to have pre-rolls on, and we don't want to do pre-rolls. That makes raiders very, very, very mad. Glitch wants to know if he can get me anything at all. You guys know how I answer that question. Yo, booty. Come say hi.
Hello, friends.
For all our new friends, this is a crazy glitch, my main mod and my main man.
Your main man.
Do I have glitchy goo redeems on? I don't know if I have glitchy goo redeems on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving to go get my car oil changed though.
When?
When it's not too busy there.
It's gonna be really busy right now.
You can put them on for a bit then, I suppose.
Glitchy goo redeems are not on. Let me turn them on. Glitchy goo. Glitchy goo. Glitchy goo redeems are on. Yay.
Yay.
Oh, here comes Season with the laundry folding. Thank you, Season. I truly do actually appreciate it. Will you tell the girls that there's some laundry of theirs right here that I folded? $10 pieces of laundry coming right up. That is a sock without a match. Do 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 do. Ooh, it's the Batman towel. You guys, are you guys people who fold your laundry right away and put it away right away, or are you like a, you know, wait till it's piled up out of your hamper to wash it and dry it, and then it's like 3 to 5 business weeks to fold it and 1 to 2 business weeks before you put it away? Our laundry room has also become a walk-in closet. I love that, Fonz. I love every bit of that. Oh my, this towel, you guys. I won this in... Quit calling you out. I won this in 7th grade. It's a Big Mac towel. I won it from the 7th grade talent show. I won 1st place. I sang That's What Friends Are For. We still have it because it hasn't fallen apart. The kids love it. They call it the cheeseburger towel. Little Fireflies lore for you there for free. Didn't even have to redeem it. Do, 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 do. My dog is curled up like a little donut under my desk. It's so cute. Rags. Don't gotta fold those. Hi. Your tummy was hurting? Uh-oh. Oh. Did you have to poop? Did it feel better after you pooped? Yeah. Well, sometimes your tummy hurts when you have to poop. They teach us that in nursing school, you know. I think those pants are yours. Don't mind me just talking to my kids about poop. How many have I folded? 3. Here's 4. You just love books in your Amazon cart. You have over 2K of books in it. I love that. I love that. What's your favorite book, Season, that you've ever read? Or anybody, what's your favorite book you've ever read? My favorite book is The Giver. I love it so much. We almost named our... If our first child had been a boy, we probably would have named them Gabriel. Here's 6. I know it's hard to pick just one book, but The Giver will forever be mine. They Born Died at the End by Adam Silvera. I've never heard of that one. Can you give like a brief summary? 7. Eight. They both died in the end. Oh, that book is in this game. 9. It's okay. I have those days too. We all have those days. We all have those days. And 10. You give up. Most days I can't even speak. Yes, I've seen that book in this game. Another book that I really love that I read, it's a young adult book that I read in high school, and I absolutely love it. It's called Elsewhere. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's a story where when you die, you go to a place called Elsewhere, and you age backwards from the day of your death all the way until you're a newborn, and then you are sent down a river back to Earth and you're born again. And it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And it's the story of what happens to this girl, this teenager, when it happens to her. And it is like, oh my, it's so emotional. And like, it's just the most beautiful story. And you should definitely read it. You got 3 favorites. Perfect Chemistry. It's the book that got me introduced to romance. The Dare. It reminds me of Scream or any teen horror movie. She's Too Pretty to Burn. There's no good explanation to give about why it's amazing without spoiling it. Fair enough. Love it. Love the choices. I love hearing about what everybody likes. All right, back to the game. It's Bring a Book to School Day. I want something with cute animals. I'm a bit of a young adult fan, and I'm a fan of books like The Lost Continent. Classic fantasy meets Greek mythology in this 1972 retelling of the legend of Atlantis. A heroic warrior priest is all that stands between an avaricious empress and the end of an era. Do we have any of the Percy Jackson left? There's no animals, really. There we go. You'll add it to your to be read. It's really good. It actually, in competition speech, I used it for my part of my literary program, and yeah, it really touched my heart. Now I kind of want to read it again. I haven't read it since high school. I kind of want to read it again. Look at all the drama books. Look at all the drama books. All right, guys, we've been playing this game for about 2 hours, so I am going to take a quick break. And I think we're going to play a little bit of Fields of Mystria. And then once my ADHD is sick of that, I'll do a vote for what we play. Maybe some Slay the Spire, maybe some Chef RPG. We'll kind of see what we feel like playing. So let me take a quick break, and I will be right back. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to let my dog out. I'm going to drink some more of my mimosa, and I'll be back in a little bit. So get a drink, get a snack, let your dog out, do what you need to do. I will see you very shortly.
We told them we met in a bookstore, but it more so resembled the sea with its endless depths for something we found in each other. We were holding our fingers together, woven with daydreams we never dreamed would be playing out before our own eyes, like something they'd write in a novel. But a cracked foundation can't hold bold ambitions. She was wedged between us, but damn my intuition. Time clicked forward, she moved closer and closer to you, eroding all our castles like the high tide on the shoreline of Puget Sound. Ooh, ooh, oh. So the girl from Seattle drove two hearts into battle, and the gray light on the skyline turned rich black. You gave her a diamond and platinum, and I ran with your memories, wanting to forget each paper fold of you and every word hid inside. I heard she broke you in pieces, just like you broke every piece of me, like a needle pierced you and pushed you down 605 feet. No matter your motivation, she had sick intentions. She was wedged between us, but damn my intuition. Oh. We could have had happily after, but you chose to take your chance. But I still remember your love. November, loud socks and names like Juniper. Ooh, ooh, oh. So the girl from Seattle started a war with her battle, and the gray light on the skyline will stay rich black. Ooh, 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 We told them we met in a bookstore, but it more so resembled the sea with its endless depths of people searching for something we found in each other. We were holding our fingers together, woven with daydreams we never dreamed would be playing out before our own eyes, like something they'd write in a novel. But a cracked foundation can't hold bold ambitions. magic sound. Ooh, ooh, oh. So the girl from Seattle drove two hearts into battle, and the gray light on the skyline turned rich black.
Hi, Fonz. I'm almost done with my second one. I'm drinking them slowly so I don't get too wild. Slowly sipping on mimosas. Do, 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 do. How are you? How are you doing? Okay, let's get some Fields of Mystery up. Do, 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 do. It's a loading. It's a loading. There we go. I was like, come on. Is the camera okay here? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Willow and the Pink Pony Club. Is it anybody's birthday? No, did we miss Adeline's birthday? Of course we did. Tomorrow is... Whose birthday? Hemlock's? Okay, we'll get him a beer. Hi, kitty. Good morning. Ooh, what's in the mail? Crown request. Willow, exciting news has arrived from the king. Now that Mystria has reached the Sapphire Star town rank, we will be receiving weekly crown requests straight from the capital. Crown requests are reserved for high-ranking towns, and each is worth a lot of renown. Be sure to visit the request board. I just posted our first one. Adeline. Well, cool beans. Cool beans. Oops, I can't water my plants with a beet. I love pink. Are you a pink girl or person? I guess I don't know your pronouns, but are you a pink person too? Getting our radishes. This game, you guys, if you've never played it, it's amazing. I love it so much. You're more green. I love green too. My favorite colors are probably pink. My favorite color is pink and then followed by yellow. I love yellow. Green was my favorite color for a long time though. We don't have enough time to plant cauliflower. Because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, no, we do. We do. How many open spots do we have? We can put a beet here. And then we can put... What are we going to feed the aminals today? Do we want to feed them? Yeah, we're going to feed them snow peas again. I love pink, if you can't tell. I love it so much. My barn is called Cowsers because we love Cowsers. Thank you for the shiny beads. Dee, 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 dee. I always hand feed my animals so I get the shiny beads because I like to go to the chicken statue and get prizes. Come outside, it's nice out. Oh, look at all the produce from my chickies. Thank you, Bean. Here you go, Breezy. And Pepita. And Cake. Do, 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 do. We're close to getting another prize. What is this? Mushroom steak dinner. I bet Errol would like that. I bet Errol would like that. We gotta go talk to Caldy. What quests do we have that we can answer today? We still need to upgrade Hayden's barn. I don't want to do that though, because we need to save this money for buying seeds, and we need more seeds. Oh, he wants a beet and a cauliflower. Well, that's fine. I can do that. A beet and a cauliflower. Let's see. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4 cauliflower and a beet. Let's talk to Caldy. You feel compelled to talk to Caldaris' statue. Fields of Mystery, another game you've been wanting. I'm also not sure this one is your style though. How's it going nonetheless, game-wise or not? I love it. I bought this game like the day it came out. And so I've done a lot of restarts. This save is one that I started the day of the latest update. And so I'm enjoying all the new content, and I have a personal save that is around the same time frame as this one, but I've gone a lot further. Yeah. I just love this game so much. I'm a big Stardew fan, but I love the more wholesome and positive vibes of this game. I love that the developers wrote this game as a love letter to farm sims, and that there's so many things in this game that people regularly mod into other farm sims that are just native to this game. My character is Willow. She is a very girly cottagecore girl. You're not really a fan of Stardew, to be honest. That's fair. There's a lot of things I don't like about Stardew. I don't like the corruption and the negativity. One thing I really love about this game is that the characters in the village really feels alive. And there's more like RPG focus in this game. Whereas the characters in Stardew kind of repeat the same dialogue every day. You can talk to people more than once in this game, more than once a day. They play D&D at the inn. It's really great. I just love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I set up this save to marry Celine, but there's a character that comes available later that I've already met in my other save that I intentionally made for Juniper, but I fall in love with this other character, and I'm afraid I'm going to fall in love with him in this one too. But I had made this with the intention of marrying Celine because I love Celine. Hayden's love of the land is similar to my own. Be sure to learn what you can from him. You mostly was not ready for a timer in Stardew. Also, I want my gender in the game. Why do I have to choose? Although I heard Fields of Mystery is better on both those points. Yes, if you look right here, you can change everything except your birthday about your farmer at any time. You can change their appearance, their clothes, their eye color, their hair color and style at any time, skin color, literally anything you want to change about them at any time. And then they have all of these options for pronouns. They, them, he, him, they, she, he, she, they, he, it, it's, he, they, all, none, anything that you want. And you can change your farm name at any time. Fawn's picked this one out. You can change their name. So yeah. I think that's really awesome that you're not like stuck on one thing, and you can be gender fluid if you want to. You can change up your story in the middle if you want to. I love that they keep options open, especially for those of us with ADHD that like to change things sometimes. But does it have the 2 a.m. pass out time? It does have a 2 a.m. pass out, but you can turn off the consequence. So if you go in here, there are options right here, and there's like accessibility. So there's an oversleep penalty with this one. In Stardew you lose money and you lose stamina when you pass out. In this one you wake up late, and you lose a little bit of stamina. You wake up at 10 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. You don't lose any money though, but you can turn that off if you would like to. So there's no consequence for passing out, which is nice. So I've done that, but I've found other ways to make the game harder. So like you can get a free bowl of soup at the inn every day to get a little extra stamina. And so to like play more into the RPG of the game, I've decided which flavors of soup Willow likes and which ones she doesn't, and I can only drink the soup on days that it's soup that she likes. That's just one of the ways that I've kind of tried to make up for turning this off. Yeah. Let's see, what do we want to look at leveling up today? I want to work on archaeology, so I might just save up. I think I'll look into it later. Thanks so much for the infos. No, go ahead. Ask me any questions you want. I mean, that's part of watching streamers play games. Another person who plays Fields of Mystria and is also very friendly to explaining things is Gamer Nature. I'm going to give him a shout out. I think he's streaming right now because he's doing his birthday stream, but he is amazing. And we love him so much around here. He is one of my favorite people. But he plays tons of cozy games, and he plays like game demos and all sorts of things. But if you have any question about anything that he's playing, he will like give you the most in-depth descriptions. He really understands how games and their mechanics work, and he's really good at explaining it. Yeah, he's such a sweetheart. I'm not sure what he's playing here.
Fingerprint, Gmail 5 and Spirit Box we still need to.
Oh, Phasmo.
There's nothing happening. What? That's definitely.
Yeah, he's great. We love Gamer around here. I don't even remember how I met him, but he is a really, really great person. I already bought one of those. Oh, I said I was going to buy 50 of these every time I saw him. For purposes of making food, but I don't have any water chestnuts right now, so I need to buy a couple of these. Okay. Baylor! Sketchy McSketcherson! Say, Willow, could you have a word with Errol? He put that rusted treasure chest out on the museum floor without even trying to open it. I thought Errol and Island would be more driven by scholarly curiosity. Me, I'm hoping for a treasure. The other thing I really love about this game, I love foraging. It's one of my favorite parts of games. And in this game, you have so much to forage. There's tons of foraging. Corn chowder, we like corn chowder. We can drink it. Is there a tea that we can give to Josephine that's for sale that we haven't already given her? No. Makes you want to play Stardew? Yes. I don't see any tea, and I don't want to buy something right now that I... Is Holt in the general store? He is. I don't want to buy something right now when I am trying to... sort of, to save up money. Request for a beet. What a good-looking beet. Great work, Willow. For a winter treat, you can't beat it. I love his puns. Cauliflower, thanks Willow. Baylor really came through with his last shipment to the store, so I thought I'd thank him by whipping up a pot of his favorite cauliflower curry. Did I not get a reward for that? Really? Relieved of duty. Nora's got the till if you need anything. I'll go talk to Nora. Are you looking for Celine? She took a different shift this week. Now, where is Errol? Is he at the museum? He is. With Elsie, and we need to go get gossip from Elsie. Hi, Island. How exciting that you're beginning your archaeological journey. We're in it together, so don't hesitate to rely on me. Let's double check the board. Crown request. Not every place in Eldaria is as bountiful as Mystria, and fresh crops would go a long way to help out areas that are still struggling to recover after the earthquake. Ship 30 crops of any kind, then talk to Adeline. Request for a tilapia. The Capitol Museum has requested a tilapia, but my skills do not lie in fishing. There is a generous reimbursement if you can help. I think I have tilapia back home, so I'm going to go grab that before I go give this dish to Errol. I'm going to grab this ice block while I'm at it. Artifact spot. Thank you, Kitty, for gathering wood. Are you a big Stardew player, Mistina? These go in the other chesticle. This chesticle. No, this chesticle. You wanted a tilapia? I'm pretty sure I have a tilapia. Yes, I do. Okay, are you still at the museum, Errol? Yes. And Elsie's leaving! You are. You enjoy playing it with your friend. Decorating just isn't your thing. It's hard for me. Like, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I never want to take the time to do it. Because I have so many other things I want to do. Goodness, Willow, the way you're stealing hearts in Mysteria reminds me of myself at your age. Bravo! Oh, Willow, you simply must hear about this. March likes mochas too. Interesting. I guess that's not surprising since he likes hot chocolate. Finally done with things. You're fully back now. Welcome back. Give my oh, you didn't. Oh, you poop face. What an excellent tilapia. I'm sure the Capitol Museum will be thrilled. Willow, I was taking a walk through the collection and suddenly felt so much pride and gratitude. Thank you for believing in Mysteria. All right, what do we still... No, I don't need to look at that. What do we still need for winter foraging and collecting? We still need 2 pondfish. Do we have all the insects? We have all the insects. What about flora? We haven't turned in a radish yet? Girl. You have been pondering extremely why there's a hard time limit penalty in farming sims, and I do not have an answer yet. Never mind, it just clicked. Why do you think? What's your thought on it? I'm assuming so it's like difficulty reasoning is my guess. You are not the fish I'm looking for. Let's go get those rose hips that grow every day in winter. I wish I had the rose hip jam recipe. And then we'll go drink some of the magical water. Get a little extra stamina. No, polar fly, I'm not going to catch you. It seems people usually play farming sim for management, so like a farm, yeah, does have a time limit, add an element that forces you to manage things a bit better. But I also think it's people used to it since Stardew has been the farming sim for a long time. That's the option to have or remove it. Yeah. I'm sure there's mods too where you can like mod it out. I'm sure somebody's made a mod for that. There's mods for just about everything, it seems like. The only mod I have on my Stardew is to make the user interface pink. I don't want to start playing with mods until I've completed 100% completed the game. Come back! Be the fish I need. Be the fish I need. Why can't you just be the fish I need? You think it's why you like other games with gardening elements so much because it feels more like a garden rather than a farm? Yeah. I don't think I've ever played a gardening game. Do you have any recommendations? Okay, I can't reach any of you right now, so what's over here? Stuff I don't need. Stuff I don't need. Ah, no! No, I clicked! Ah! Why? Oh, there's a dive spot in here. You are also not the fish I need. Not the fish I need. You saw one. You don't remember where I put the name, unfortunately. If I ever find it, I'll tell you. Yeah, thank you. Why can't you just be the fish I need? Why can't you be one of the two fish that I need? Please be the fish that I need. Yes, I am singing Liz Ferris in 2025. I am a millennial. You can't stop me. It's a treasure chest. We got a lobster roll. Hi, March. What do you want? Make it quick. You're so rude. Rude pants. Where have all the fish gone? I know it's late, but I have fish to catch. Nightbot, you need to chill. Okay, I gotta get home, or my animals are gonna get left out, and then they're gonna make angry clouds at me in the morning. Will I catch these fish before the end of winter? The world may never know. Mm-mm. You gotta ask Daddy, buddy. Sell, 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 sell. I feel like Errol might like this. Home Garden, Lulu, and Cozy Games is one you found on mobile. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna send her to bed. Oh, she's gonna pass out. All right, my friends. I know that was a very, very, very short time on Fields of Mystria, but there was another one, but I tend not to add to my wish list any game that takes consumer data, so it's lost to the webs of the internet. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a little bit sleepy and my kids want to hang out, so I'm going to go and hang out with my kids. I know it was a short stream. I usually don't stream on Saturdays. I will be back tomorrow with Spire Sunday with Glitchy Goo. Hemlock's birthday. We can't forget that. So I'm gonna go hang out with my kids, maybe play some Battleship with Firefly number 2, because we love our Battleship. And also we are reading Little House on the Prairie series, so I'll be reading that with my my youngest. That's entirely fair. Thank you so much for the stream. It was nice to meet you. It was so nice to meet you too, Nancy. I hope to see you again. Have fun and get some sleep. Take care of anything. Yes, you guys too. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to raid out probably to Gamer if he's still streaming because we love him. And it's his subathon. So if people want to stick around for the raids, just to at least throw some emotes around, I would appreciate it. But if you can't, I understand too. I know people have been watching streams all day. I'll be back at noon tomorrow with Glitch for Spire Sunday. We always have fun on Spire Sunday. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Let me get the raid going. Gamer, are you on? You are. And he's playing Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. It looks like such a fun game. So let me get this raid started. Oh, Randwood's there. All right, raid is coming up. I hope you guys have a watching streams all day. How do you my schedule? Oh, how do you know my schedule? Yes. I know we all love our streams. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Remember to be kind to each other and shine your light. The world needs you.
Right, we're going to go to